Ace, what are you
No,
doing?
I'm not doing anything. This guy is done though, and I want to do what? Okay, what's another one? You pick one
I
this
do want to
time.
say it. I want to point out the irony of this saying "caution hot" on the burger when it's very cold.
Oh no.
Um, let's see.
But that's when you peel it off and stick it on your shirt.
Okay. So let's see here. Here I'll give you three options. Damien as a
Hmm.
character from Hades.
Hmm.
Damien with or riding Battle Pigeon. Or a regal version of myself
A regal
with
version.
with cats on my lap, like a throne situation.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I
Okay.
also, you know
Okay.
what? I also really like the Sonic Sona.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. Yes. Wait.
We
Sorry.
got to do
Yeah.
the
The
Sonic
Sonic.
Sona. We hop in, I'll really quickly shout out and say thank you to Obi Golden Kenobi for gifting 5 flippin' gift subs to Haunted Mattress, Hey Angus, Not So Super Fraz, Valerie Blankenship, and then EMNJ94. Thank you so much. We also have another Caffeinated for Your Protection, 50 subs. So I'm just going to start off with that before I start eating. Caffeinated for Your Protection, you are wild, and I thank you from the heart of my bottom. Caffeinated for Your Protection is gifting to Simply Human, Journeyman, Welsh Pirate, Ingloria, Cold Phoenix, Joss Gamey, Worthy Content from 555555555, Prof Slade, Coffee Bean, Chris Doe, Stuffed Crustle, Sage Green, Pro Noob, Archon Ailer, Jurgens the Friendly Dog, Ryugio, Ryugio, the Seimei Syndrome, M. Boxy, Spicy Air, Donald, Really K, Lavender Scare, Depressed Cupcake, Hot Dog Sloth, Jelly Shy, Gigabrano, Mango Cherry, Chaos Blaze, Per Wiggy, Word Human, or Weird Human, Stargirl, Peng Thulu, Really Angry Dad, Neocore, Athreos, The Fight Nerd, Score B101, Down with Evil, Chaotic Monster. Do I feel, is it just me or is Down with Evil gotten like 5 subs this day? Chaotic Monster, Calibrin, Oh My Garable, oh my god, Rebel, there we go. Lori Kara, Radikai, 1980, Finn Proton, Chaotic Turtle, Xanadu, Mexican Magic, Perky Penguin, and then Megatron's Thong. Caffeinated for Your Protection. Thank you for protecting us via your caffeine. I just turned back to see this pose. Oh no.
Listen.
I'm
Listen.
listening. I'm watching too.
I'm trying to figure this out. It's a hard kind of character to draw, but you're obviously going to be a hedgehog, obviously.
Mm.
Listen, I didn't have a Sonic the Hedgehog like drawing phase, which a lot of people did.
You didn't?
Believe it or not, no.
I don't.
And for a while, I was like the Jane Goodall of furries, and then I just kind of accepted that I probably am one myself.
Sure.
But I wanted a business card that said Jane Goodall of furries for a really long time, just to carry it around with me, just right in the middle. But I played the games. Played the games. I love the games. I've told this story before on other streams, but in 4th grade, Sonic Adventure 2 came out.
Boom. Best game ever made.
It's not. I tried playing it again on stream, and it was like torture.
It's
absolute
horrific,
torture.
but it's so good.
And then you go through and you're like, cool, the game's done. And they're like, now you start the evil story. And you're like, no, I can't hear, hey there, little guy. Hey there, little guy. Yeah. Hey there, little guy.
You know what's worse is when you're Dr. Robotnik and he goes, Eosh.
Yeah, oh, God. I just wanted evil ones, you know? And then you just have to, the sound design for that game is terrible, except for Escape from the City, which is one of the best
and
songs.
Green Forest.
And Escape from the City?
Escape from the City wins, but then Green Forest is a distant second.
Listen.
It's also called Cityscape. Fake fan.
Cityscape. Whatever. Fake fan. It is my, I don't have the app anymore, but I didn't delete my account, but I did leave that as my Tinder anthem.
Jesus. Also, Pumpkin Hill Rap and Meteor Shower are both good.
Okay, Pumpkin Hill Rap is great until you have to hear it 16 times in a row because you can't find the emeralds because you're a dumb kid. That is one of the worst
levels, yeah, that's for sure.
But I also, those were like my favorite types of levels, but not when I had to like listen to that song 400 times in a row. But I did a bad thing in 4th grade. I was an evil little child. I pretended to like a boy who had a crush on me because he lived at the bottom of my street and he had a GameCube and I didn't yet. And so I pretended to like him back so he would invite me over and then I could play Sonic. And then I got a GameCube and I was like, bye, Brandon. See you later.
Dude, Brandon has a complex. Brandon remembers that just now.
Brandon's in chat, actually. Brandon's a Damien fan. Oh, no.
He's like, that was you?
It was worse because, like, his next door neighbor was, like, in love with him. And she was very much going for, like, the friends to lovers angle and, you know, her young age. And she
Stupid
would, like...
4th grader not knowing how to work those tropes.
She would try so hard and he would just ignore her. And I felt so bad because I didn't have to do anything. And he was like, oh my God, Austen, here, you can have the good controller. I'll have the Mad Catz controller. It's fine.
What? he took the Mad Catz controller? Austin.
He was in love with me.
That could have been it. Like, that could have been it for you.
He was such a nerd. Such a nerd.
But.
Oh, wait.
He would have given you the world, Austin.
He would have. Maybe he still will. Remember those, like, when Gigapets were like a big when Gigapets were a big thing, but they had ones that could scan barcodes. I had him scan like the back of my jacket once and he's like, oh my God, I got a super rare monster from that. And that really didn't help with him being in love with me. I felt so bad.
Look, we're not going to get parasocial here. But Brandon, if you are in chat, there has never been a better moment.
Brandon, where are you? Brandon
He
lived on a funny name street.
Turns out his full name is Brandon Snapchat, and you're just like, oh, damn it. Like, I would have had Brandon Snapchat.
He's actually a really famous novelist now, and he's written like 4 different novels about the one that got away, and it's me.
Oh,
actually.
Sandon Branderson? That's the one?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's him. I can't remember his last name to save my life, but listen,
it's probably
I was
best you don't say it on stream anyway.
I wouldn't. It was like a new kid at school kind of vibe as well, because I just stopped being homeschooled and decided that I would be going to school because I was like, I want the vacations, which was an interesting way to argue that, but you know. What food did you get?
You're gonna be mad at me.
No, I won't.
Promise?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna be mad at me.
What'd you get?
What do you think I got that would make you mad at me?
There's only like a stump of a burger left.
It's Shake Shack.
Oh, I'm so mad at you.
Well, there you go. We don't need to do a fancy dinner. We're going to Shake Shack now.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll put on our Sunday best.
Listen, I would be so down. With a group of friends. Friend of yours, Gina, was there too.
Yes.
We all dressed up to the nines, fancy, like full-on prom style, and went to Red Lobster to have their lobster and waffles. But the only Red Lobster that's near Los Angeles is like a million miles.
It's like 30 miles away.
So we all drove out there.
30 miles farther from the ocean, by the way.
And we all had lobster and waffles, and we dressed up, and everyone at Red Lobster was like, what the hell? It was great.
Do you know how many times for my birthday as a kid, that's where I wanted to go?
Red Lobster?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to Red Lobster for your birthday.
Oh, no,
you can't handle the food poisoning?
I think anything I talk about where I'm like, oh, that thing from my childhood, we don't have to recreate any of that. I'm all set. I got
AI hands.
What's that?
I'm just drawing AI hands right now because I'm thinking about how gross the lobster was.
Dude, you know, I've never gotten lobster at Red Lobster. I loved fried food as a kid, and my parents were both like health nuts, right? They were both like, they had different times in their lives, worked at the gym, at gyms. Like my dad was a bodybuilder, my mom taught aerobics, and so they're a very health conscious family. I'm built the way I'm built. I was destined to be a chubby kid, and that's okay. And my parents did the best they could. What's that?
I said mood for real. I got you there.
But my parents did the best they could, and they thought they were doing the best they could health-wise. And yeah, it gave me a little bit of a complex about food, but they were always extremely focused on health and calories and all that stuff, which sucks for a kid. But like, I loved fried food because duh.
So good.
It's so good. And so what was available to me at Red Lobster was like the captain's fried bull platter, where you get all kinds of any kind of sea meat we can find, we'll fry it on up and don't ask questions. And I'm like, yes, give me that, please. And I also think it's funny that I will absolutely just like crap on Olive Garden all day, but then I'm like, oh, Red Lobster's actually pretty good. I'm like, no.
No one goes to Olive Garden expecting it to be good, you know? You just go because you go for the experience of going to Olive Garden.
I guess when you're here, you have a family all of a sudden. And yet none of the people at Olive Garden is going to fucking lend me money. Excuse my language. I am going to read out a few more sub bombs real quick. Princess is Smart dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, Princess Smart. Gifting to Melissa Fiction, Accidental Chaos, Mighty Mindful, Epic Orphan, and then Teresa 23, as well as Mr. Gabe Ripley. So that's a total of 6 subs. Thank you very much. Kyrie AJ dropping 10 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, Kyrie. Gifting to Anonymous Spam, Dream Seller 450, Strawberry Sprite, Flippin' Bird, Broken Dragon, Arista Stock, Lil Mini Philly, Kate 283, Slimy King, and then Michelle Tan. Thank you so much. I know I am motoring through these, but I do just want to reiterate, I can't thank y'all enough. None of you had to do any of this. It's very nice that you have. Having subscribers has changed my life, and I really appreciate you, and you're very, 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 very sweet. And I just want to say thank you. So this is lovely. All right. Wait, did someone say you don't get breadsticks at Olive Garden anymore? Hold on. What's up?
What happened?
What happened that? Well, hold on.
I'm still mourning the loss of Macaroni Grill, so I can't handle this new information. Please.
Macaroni Grill was Olive Garden.
It was decent.
It was like slightly better.
As a teenager growing up in Ventura County, okay, Macaroni Grill was like, you hit up Macaroni Grill, you spend $20, you get a bunch of food, you get food that you can take home. And then you go next door and you go to the Cold Stone knockoff place, which was like,
yep,
Marble Slab.
Marble Slab is not the knockoff. It's 1,000 times better.
Marble Slab is the knockoff, but it was 1,000 times better because you have a friend whose boyfriend works there and he makes the nastiest stuff for you and you all get free ice cream and it's whatever you want in it. And then you go to Barnes & Noble across the street. Let's go. Ventura County kids knew how to party.
I mean, I think you're just describing a suburban experience.
Yeah, that's living on a small town after you leave the big city of Los Angeles.
I mean, yo, honestly, same. Like, so in Georgia, did anyone hear Austen or chat? Did anyone have Carrabba's?
No.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but I've never.
Let me tell you a little bit about Carrabba's, right? Olive Garden is Dratini when it's still in an egg. Old Spaghetti Factory is the Dratini once it's hatched. Macaroni Grill is a Dragonair. And then Dragonite Mega Evolution blasting a Hyper Beam before the battle even starts is Carrabba's, because Carrabba's is so good. It is a chain, but it was like, for my family, it was like, that is the restaurant. Like, do you want to celebrate that we're all still alive? Let's go to Carrabba's. Like, you know, for now, let's go to Carrabba's. Thoughts on Maggiano? Okay, Maggiano is his normal Dragonite. And then Carrabba's is Mega Dragonite Evolution. Blast and Hyper. That was like fancy restaurant for us. Yeah, exactly, Chi-Town. It was fancy because like it is. Like it's the nicer Italian chain. And then Austen. It was
family friendly, so your parents could dress up and have like a nice time, but then also bring the kids.
Yeah, well, what was really good about it was they had like unlimited fresh bread, but they had this like herb mixture, this pesto that they would bring out and then put olive oil on it.
Ooh.
And the salt content in that was like a Roman soldier would be set for life.
Mhm.
It's a deep cut. But it was so good. It was so
I get
good.
it. Kids love salty things.
But here's the messed up thing though. Afterwards, like my parents used to go to dinners like just by themselves, and like they'd go with their friends or whatever, and like that would make sense. They don't have to take me to everything. I'm loving this, by the way. Is this the finished product? Because I love it.
I'm gonna shade it, but yeah, I actually want to slap color on this one because I think it's funny.
That's so cool. I love it. There was a restaurant called Pascal's that like they always went to, and the way I take it is they hid it from me because it was just let's just say it was like 10% more expensive than Carrabba's. Like obviously fancy meal, like it's a little pricier, but it is not a chain, and it was run by like a master French chef who just picked a small town in Georgia and said, that's where I'll set up. So like all the best food I ever had as a child was from that place. And it was astounding. Like the scale that I've just given you, double it, triple the Dragonite. Yeah, there we go.
It's at least 3 Dragonites.
It's 3 Dragonites kissing. It was so good.
I feel like there's always like a family restaurant, and like you said, like family just gets hyped because you're going, because everyone's just happy about it and excited. So as a kid, you're like, this is going to be good. And like before we left Los Angeles, pre my family's divorce, which was a good thing, that's fine. It was a Chinese place in South Pasadena, in Los Angeles. It's still there. It is so good. It's still the best Chinese food. Every time I go, they weirdly sit me in the same exact spot I would sit as a kid, which is very strange because it's usually empty. I don't know if it's like a money laundering front or whatever.
From the kitchen to make sure you're not up to anything.
It's not though, but also like I've been there a few times and I've sat in the same spot every time, and I'm like, this is getting weird because this is literally where I sat as an infant. But it was so good, and the food hasn't changed at all. But once I fell asleep before dinner, and my mother and my father had a wonderful night and ate a bunch of food. And then I woke up the next day and weeped because I didn't get any of the food. And I was so sad, and they didn't save me any. And they're like, you just fell asleep. We didn't want to wake you up. And I had slept through the entire night.
Damn.
And to this day, I will never forgive them. And that's why neither of them are getting retirement.
Yeah, I don't think I would talk to my family anymore.
My dad's coming up next week, and I'm going to push him over or something. I don't know.
Nice.
But the other one is when we did move to suburbia was a place called Chewy's. But it's like a very specific...
Chewy's exists. Chewy's is...
No. But like I've been to like Chewy's in like Texas, and it's different. And it's a very specific, like 2 Chewy's, one in a place called Simi Valley and one in a place called Thousand Oaks. And they're like a different vibe than all the other Chewy's.
Okay.
Actually, there was 2 in Simi Valley. I think one shut down. But you'd go, and they had Metal Gear.
Chewy's is...
No. But like I've been to like Chewy's in like Texas, and it's different. And it's a very specific, like 2 Chewy's, one in a place called Simi Valley and one in a place called Thousand Oaks. And they're like a different vibe than all the other Chewy's.
Okay.
Actually, there was 2 in Simi Valley. I think one shut down. But you'd go, and they had Metal Gear, or no, it was Metal Slug.
I was like, they had Metal Gear what? Like,
not Metal Gear. I've never played a Metal Gear.
It's our special order, the Solid Snake. It's a 5-foot-long hot dog.
Metal Slug, and every time I'd go, I would try to play Metal Slug, and like, I finally got it on my Nintendo Switch. And when you replay games that you've played as a child, and you get past that level that you were stuck on, and then you realize that the game's only 10 minutes, and you kept losing at minute 4.
Yep.
Incredibly embarrassing.
So that's how they used to design games, because like you had to get more bang for your buck, so you had to learn everything, so you had to like spend more quarters and spend more time. Like games, inflation wise, even back then were like incredibly expensive. So like, yeah, of course Also, Metal Slug. I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Not a fan? It's not a good game, but it's got the nostalgic factor for me. So I'm like, okay.
I feel that. I feel that.
It's that and those stickers that you would get that were like really like shiny. You get like holographic ones or whatever from the sticker machine. They come out in a little cardboard.
You put in like 4 quarters and you have to like junk.
Yes.
Junk like you're
American
starting.
gachapon.
Like air hockey, but it's stickers.
Yeah.
That's flipping rad. God, that woof. Okay,
Nostalgia.
Spider Lemur is gifted a sub to PK Incella. Thank you very much. We also got Dalton Gulker gifting to JS Dundore. Zero Flame 16 and Piccadilly William. Dalton, thank you very much for that. Princess Smart with another sub gifting to Rhiannon 97. Princess Smart, you just keep going and I appreciate you. Sorry for burping in the mic. That's for you.
Also for me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Austin. Happy birthday. Everyone wish Austin a happy birthday.
Thank you.
We got Ichigo Motoko dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, Ichigo. Gifting to Leonardo Mpad. Maybe it's Leonar Domped. I don't know. Maybe Moe Blob, Ms. Silhouette, Richard Burb, and then Nats 281. Thank you very much. We've also got E-Paged, beloved mod E-Paged. Thank you, E-Paged. Are we done?
No, I'm seeing everyone wish me happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Everybody sing in chat the lyrics to happy birthday.
Oh, God. Isn't it copyrighted?
We have to start. No, not anymore. They died.
The happy birthday died?
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah. To be fair, it died was like after 10, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
E-Page dropping 10 flipping gift subs. E-Page, also beloved mod. Thank you for always working so hard for this community. Gifting to Fresh Avocados, but we all know that's called Free Shavakadoos. 12. Catless, Triforce TW, Dia X Spirit, NSN 116, Uderwood, Severin, Mimi Nemo, Nocturnal Lizzie, and then Nouser name, thanks. No username, thanks. There we go. That's how you English. Thank you for the bits, the Mary IXX. Princess Smart is gifting to Christina Oviedo. Xvian is gifting to MD Faux Life. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bits, Taylor Flav. And finally, we got Daniel T dropping 5 flipping gift subs, gifting to Ligilo, The Free One, Formal Gangster, Amused Yeti, and then Lamb Shank. Thank you so very much.
I don't like the skin colored Sonic vibe, so we're going with a lighter purple.
That's great.
I've decided.
I'm not offended.
Oh, should I share the other lore that we have? Well, you're panicking. It's not bad lore.
I just don't. If I don't remember, are in our hands gently touched the party when we were both like, these chicken wings are teal. Like, I don't.
Oh yeah, that was. We've had a lot of moments that you have forgotten, which is fine because whatever. They didn't mean anything to me anyway. No, the fact that we were almost coworkers.
Yeah, that's what I had asked you before, where I was like, is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
You share it. I'm gonna eat my French fries.
I mean, it's not that big of a story, but once upon a time, I was asked to join this YouTube channel that I only knew as 2 guys who sang the Pokemon song when I was younger. And it turns out Damien and I got scouted at the same time, and then he said yes and I said no. And now I get to see that decision play out every single day.
And now you work for me in my Twitch chat.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine about it. No, what happened is that it was old Smosh, and I was scared of everything. And so I watched a Try Not to Laugh original and had a little bit of a panic attack thinking about doing that because improv is scary. I love improv, but it's scary. And then I was like, absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. I can't do that. So I chickened out.
Well, we'll get you back in now.
No, God, no.
Really? When we're doing better than we ever have, Austin?
The idea of doing improv, terrifying. I get secondhand, not even embarrassment, just anxiety about it. And I was an ex-theater kid. I've done improv for auditions and I've gotten the part. I know I can do it.
I know you can do it too. Austen, just think about it. Some of our videos, we still get up to 800 viewers. So it's only going to be beneficial.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to move away from Portland. I'll come back to LA for that. I heard the prices are getting way better down in Los Angeles.
It was amazing.
Yeah, perfect. So once upon a time, Damien and I, in a different timeline, would have been coworkers.
And that's why I had your number, we realized. Because we
No, you had my number because you wanted to stream with me.
I what? There's... Really?
Read the DMs. Read the text. Read the ancient text from 5 years ago. It's all there.
I've had like 4 guests on my stream, like, ever. So, like, you're wonderful, and now you're one of my closest friends. I get on the phone.
I'm gonna pull it up. Pull it up. I'm gonna read it verbatim. I think it's something like, Austen, I need to confess that I love you so much, and I'm like, get over it.
I didn't. First of all, I screamed.
It was a lot of crying and screaming and begging me to go out with you, and I was like, no, stop. You're too nice.
Damn, Austen, you got a type.
No one has begged me to go out with them. Come on, let's not. Oh no, I've just dated your friends who didn't want to date me.
What's that?
I said, I've just dated your friends who didn't want to date me.
That's true.
Wait, there's that mug that I made for you that you have.
I do have.
Trying to scroll through.
God, anyway, while you're pulling up receipts that don't exist, we got Bearded Bobble dropping 7 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, Bearded Bobble, gifting to Any Stats, Midnight Rain, Darbarb, Tom Rosati, Kiana Lynn, My Name is Blue, and then Wow's Robot. Bearded Bobble, excuse me, I just burped again. Cannot thank you enough. You have been an extremely generous sub bomber gifter friendo this whole time, and I greatly appreciate you. We have passed 1,500 subscribers for this.
Let's go
stream. Let's indeed go. Which means I'm just gonna pull up the exact thing. I think that's the 1 chip challenge, which I'm not doing today because I don't want to myself to death. Before tomorrow when I have a doctor's appointment and a voiceover booking. But yes, the 1 chip challenge. So I'm either going to do it during my cosplay stream or I will do a stream where I try to read poetry and do the 1 chip challenge. It's going to be dope.
What poetry will you be reading?
I'll probably just go from memory.
I hate that that's a flex. Okay. All right. So how many subs for me to read the ancient texts?
I don't think we have anything for 1,600. So let's say when we get to... Oh, we do have something for 1,600. When we hit 1,550, you'll read the ancient texts. And in the meantime, Princess Smart's dropping 10 flipping gift subs. Thank you, Princess Smart. Gifting to Gabby Girl, Charles in Charge, Lindsay Aker, Art of Roar, Emily Murphy, Thotho Duffles, Eketh, Shy Guy Shua, Like a Fire Ray, and then Museon, Princess Smart. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. We got Wisdom and Wine dropping 10 flipping gift subs. Thank you, Wisdom and Wine. Gifting to It's Alive, Yo Fappa Fappa. I'm mad that you made me read that. Versace Palace. What?
I said I'm not.
I know you're not. Let's see. D Loco. There we go. Emma Game for Charity, Haro654, King of Secrets, Crowbear, Gustafsson IRL, and then Mac9. Thank you for that. Wisdom and Wine. Goodness gracious. And then finally, Princess Smart. I keep saying finally. This is nowhere near being done. It's very nice of y'all. Princess Smart dropping 5 flipping gift subs, gifting to Birdie, Vivenja, Aziels, Upset Spaghetti, and then Xanatu the First. Thank you. Or maybe Zanato. You are Zanato. Good God. And then we have another Caffeinated For You Protection dropping 50 flipping gift subs. I'm going to wait on reading that one because my French fries are getting cold. Caffeinated For You Protection. You're bonkers. Thank you. Oh, I'm loving the shading.
Yeah, I wanted to put a little bit of oomph on it, you know, a little bit of stank on this one.
I like it. Honestly, Austin, I thought you were just going to do like bare bones, like skeleton sketches to be like, all right, we got the idea across, but you've been going ham on this.
But this one, listen.